So there's been a lot of people asking about what's the best way to make one of these Hosebonis, as they call it, or Hosebonis. This is what I've made. Pretty simple setup. It cost me, I think, maybe $20 all total. So you get an adapter for a regular garden hose, which then screws onto this PVC glue for the adapter. The female end to this male end. This is pretty important. When you got to run back to the house, you got to be able to turn it off so that that doesn't run in one spot and burn a hole in your ice. But I usually just pull it off to the side, turn it off so I'm not flooding the ground. But even then, I mean, at full open with a garden hose, it's way too much water. So I usually only have it open maybe a quarter turn just so that I can slowly walk it side to side, back and forth along the ice and get a nice even spread. Now, I've used this out on a giant puddle without this cloth, and I've used the cloth without the cloth here on the rink, and it works fine. I just push it to get a film in front of it and just push that, and because these elbows and end pieces hold it up a bit, that film of water can come out right off the bottom, right out from underneath. I do like the cloth a lot better. This is an old Hoseboni cloth that I got from one of the local arenas. It's half of it. I give the other half to a buddy of mine. And just strap it on, and literally, you got to get it wet first so that it works properly. I just turn it over, let it soak in with all those holes that I've got along the edges. And I just pull it, and it leaves a nice film of water. Now this is a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with when it's super cold, because that cloth stays wet. So you either bring it into the house soaking wet, or I usually leave it in the garage because it does stay above zero in my garage. But if I'm just doing a heavy flood, I just most of the time use the garden hose. But if I got a nice clean flat surface already and the kid's just been skating, that's the only thing I need to fix, then I definitely use this Hoseboni and get the ice nice and thin. Nice thin flood.